I heard he been dissing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. I want that brand new Bentley with the red seat.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you for the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. To the paint. Ayton in the high post. Drummond's there. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Over Curry. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Irving against Bridges. Shoots a fadeaway. That one's wide left. Oh, Durant with a steal. And now the Nets on the break. Irving with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Stolen by Bridges. Paul against Irving. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I heard he been dissing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. Was there for me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting, so I can't let my fans see. They hear me talking, but I don't think they understand me. Checks and deposits, young swimming in them.
A new event because 2K TV Tuesday is on the way. That's right,
Came out bustin', came out on your cousin. I do all these wizards, then they daddy, but you love her, you in trouble. I'm the Senate, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't. But my uncle, other certain, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing. Miss me with that local hating on the. Get it cracking. I'm not surprised, I'm on the rise, been a little ride. Red is my eyes, spam it a lot, just hold it down. All I require, just hold it down. They gon' talk you when we on around. Be hating with feet on the ground. Got the little jet with the beat on the couch. Came out buzzing, came out buzzing, came out buzzing, came out buzzing, came out.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Nets, they've got Seth Curry. Ben Simmons is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Now, here is Irving. Over Paul. Irving can't hit. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Ayton attacking. It's deflected. Bridges Bridges outside. Suns moving the ball around, and that one's good, Ayton.
And padding that field goal percentage. Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Irving against Paul. Drummond sets the screen for Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
That's to Ayton. Paul outside. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Crowder. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Drummond the screen. Irving passes to Drummond. Headshot off. Some solid defense from Ayton. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Another shot. And Drummond kicks to Irving. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Here's Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Durant, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Irving kicks to KD. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Durant with the steal. Irving dishes to Curry. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Irving. Drummond with a screen on Paul. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. They get it again. Nice move. And it's Drummond with the jam.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
And Ayton throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Irving. Puts it up from 17. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Crowder. Good work defensively by KD.
I like that creativity, double clutching and catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that. I can go for that.
Simmons passes to Drummond. Drummond with a screen on Paul. Irving drives in. Simmons with it. Outguarded by Crowder.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. And Simmons kicks to Irving. Offline with his 3.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Simmons passes to KD. Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Nets. They're up by 4. Live from Brooklyn.
All right, who's coming out to the court? Come on.
And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive. You know,
Agreed. And for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
You've got Durant. Irving is out there with Curry. Then it's Simmons. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Durant for three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 4. Crowder inside. Guarded by Simmons. And the shot's good from Crowder. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, who got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Booker looking around. Ayton kicks to Paul. To the middle. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
In the corner, Simmons with it. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Drummond and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. But do you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
He misses the free throw. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Ayton. Rebounded by the Nets. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And we're Now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Simmons, a screen on Paul. Irving passes to Simmons. Yep, it counts. Simmons got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
You know, to me, it looks like Simmons is sometimes better at scoring through contact. Excellent concentration there.
Passes it to Ayton.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second
Booker in the corner. A three. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Drummond with a screen on Paul. Irving with it. Now guarded by Ayton. They retain possession. And that one's good. Drummond.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
On the wing, Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Ball against Irving. And the pass to Drummond. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Crowder, and Crowder fires it in.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Drummond trying to get himself free. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Irving.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Ben Simmons. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Thomas subbed in for Curry.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Phoenix with another turnover here. So it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding.
29.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession. And it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Dragic with it, out guarded by Crowder. And it's good, 2 points. Claxton's got his first points in this one.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. Here's Aldridge, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Ayton. Up top, Dragic, defended by Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. First team foul. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. slow down and relax.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Aldridge. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, he's so adept at finding a way to score, even against tough defense. Aldridge is a load.
Brooklyn shooting the sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that. Dunking the ball is elementary. You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Payne.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses the anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. In the corner, it's Harris. Lock at 6. Beyond the arc. Harris missing again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He kicks it to Aldridge. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Suns trail by 13. Pass to McGee. 1:37 left to play here in the third. Break against Harris. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And stolen by Simmons. In the corner, Irving with it. Fires for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
Goes up to the stripe. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. It's tipped. Stolen by Durant. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from KD. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
Payne finds McGee. Back to Payne. In the corner. Shamet with it. And Here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Launches a three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hand.
Here's Craig. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Durant for three. Rebounded by McGee. Shamet on the wing. And Phoenix turns it over again.
Pull up on a lot like, give me that. Two-tone vertigo, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Pray for the win like, give me that. God said he gon' give me that. I put in the work like, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Give me that. Pull up on a lot like, give me that. Two-tone vertigo, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Pray for the win like, give me that. God said he gon' give me that. I put in the work like, give me that. Give me that.
2K TV fans, this one is for you. On Tuesday, July 12th, earn double XP by wearing 2K TV gear and playing games in the city. If you need 2K TV gear, you'll be able to pick it up at Swags. We can't wait to launch this special event, so we better see you out there. In the meantime, on June 25th and 26th, we have two fun events. So check out Vacation Days if you're aboard the Concha Del Mar, and if you're in the city, represent your affiliation at Rival Day. That's it for me. I'll see you at 2K TV Tuesday.
Welcome to a very special edition of 2K TV.
It's our annual 2K TV award show.
So you know what that means. I had to bust out the gold suit because tonight we're celebrating you, the community.
You look very nice.
Hey, yeah, I'll praise to the Lord. Don't mean no disrespect, but it's our time, so don't hate on the boy. Ooh, dang, yo, do not misconstrue. Me and Mikey J, we came to slide. Yeah, we coming through.
Give me that. Pull up on a lot like, give me that. Two-tone vertigo, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Pray for the win like, give me that. God said he gon' give me that. I put in the work like, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Give me that. Give me that, give me that.
Very nice, Chris. I'm so